Recent studies, in fact, show that 1 in 4 girls is sexually abused before they're 18.
We've heard about it on the national level and in movies, but most of us are completely unaware that human trafficking is happening right in our own backyards.
I got news for you. It's right here in San Angelo. It's all over.
Most of us think of children, young girls, kidnapped and sexually exploited to older men as the only form of human trafficking. Hannah Jackson experienced the world of sexual servitude and forced labor when her foster parents adopted her at the age of 12. Her adopted mother physically and mentally abused her.
There was a piece of wood that thick, and she'd beat the back of our legs with it so we'd fall.
And as if that wasn't enough, she was pulled out of school because she threatened to tell authorities about the abuse. Then, when she was 14, her adopted father, a truck driver, took her out on the road.
Very isolated. It was only me and my adopted father. No kids around my age. I got to experience like being around older men, truck drivers, things like that. And a lot of abuse went from in there, like codependency, a lot of sexual abuse, mental abuse. Like I couldn't get out of that situation. Like I was, I had to do it to live, to survive, in a way, because there was no outlet for it. There was no outlet for me to go anywhere else. That was my prison.
While living on the rig, she got an up-close look at the prostitution ring within the trucking world.
And the truck is nose faced in. That's a sign that a lizard is welcome.
A truck lizard is a prostitute, and many are women, some as young as 12.
The victims are taken there on a regular basis, rotated, and then they're there for the truck drivers that want them.
But truck stops aren't the only places you'll find human trafficking victims, and Stahl says they're easy to spot. Sometimes it could be as easy as seeing 1 or 2 adults with 3 or 4 children.
They look very submissive. They look very out of place. Maybe they're improperly dressed.
So how was Hannah subjected to this abuse for so many years? When she was in foster care, the 30-minute checkup every few months just wasn't enough. And when she was adopted, no one checked up on her at all. In fact, according to TexansCareForChildren.org, 6 out of 10 child trafficking victims are either in foster care or group home.
He was my provider. So I had to give him he was providing for me, so I had to provide for him.
Unfortunately, Hannah's story is a common one, but Charles says we can put an end to human trafficking, and that's what his project, Warriors for Freedom, aims to do. He wants to arm, educate, and inform.
And visualize going down Highway 5, and you see to the left, you see like 20 or 30 bikers going down there with a flag on it that says, Warriors for Freedom, we're united. We're united to stop human trafficking.
Reporting in San Angelo, I'm Lauren Sargapone, KIDY, Fox News First.